Good evening, I'm Kurt Gutgsell. A handful of local boys basketball players saw their name chosen by the Indiana Basketball Coaches Association. The following players are named to the senior all-state teams: Murray Becker of Heritage Hills, Grant Niehaus of Washington, Simon Sherry of Heritage Hills for large schools 3A and 4A. On the team from the smaller schools, Reese Bauer of Northeast DuBois, Keegan O'Neill of Bar Reeve, and Josiah Ricketts from North Posey. The following players were named to the underclassmen small school all-state team: Bryson Graber of Bar Reeve, Hagan Knepp of Bar Reeve, and Southridge's Colson Montgomery. After unsuccessfully recruiting Center Grove product Javon Swan in the class of 2016, Swan announced yesterday that he will graduate and transfer into the IU football program from Stanford. Swan will be eligible immediately for the 2020 season. As a senior at Stanford, Swan played in all 12 games, made 9 starts. He finished with 32 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, and 5.5 sacks. 6'2", 270-pound defensive end, added 2 quarterback hurries, 1 pass breakup as well. He was a 2018 All-Pac-12 honorable mention and a 2-time academic All-Pac-12 at Stanford. He's the second former Stanford player to graduate and join Indiana for the 2020 season. Along with offensive lineman Dylan Powell, he will have 1 year of eligibility remaining. Former Minnesota Viking All-Pro cornerback Xavier Rhodes is signing a 1-year deal with the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts had a vacancy in their secondary after releasing starting cornerback Pierre Desir earlier this week. Rhodes became a free agent when he was released by the Vikings to free up room under the salary cap. Rhodes will add experience to a youthful Colts cornerback group that features Kenny Moore, Rocky Yassin, Marvell Tell, and Quincy Wilson. Wilson and Moore are the most experienced of the group as they've headed into their 4th NFL season. Rhodes, who turns 30 on June 19th, is being reunited with a couple of coaches from Minnesota. Colts cornerback coach Jonathan Gannon and defensive back coach Alan Williams were on the staff with the Vikings when Rhodes played there. He is the 3rd defensive player acquired by Chris Ballard and the Colts this offseason. They traded the number 13 pick overall in this year's draft to San Francisco for defensive tackle DeForest Buckner on March 16th, and then signed Sheldon Day, the former Notre Dame star, to a 1-year contract on Wednesday. Stay tuned. We'll have more WJTS 18 news right after this.